8:12 on your Thursday morning. Greg will bring us the very latest on the forecast as it is changing. Today could be the last day that is nice. Well, it's a debate inside the medical community whether or not men go through menopause or something like it, like the ladies go through. Some men report some of the same symptoms that women experience during menopause. When men reach a certain age, their hormones slow down just like women do. So for your health this morning, psychologist Stephanie Bender joins us here to talk about male menopause and whether it's real or not. First off, what is the name of male menopause? Because we were calling it manopause, and that's not technically
Which I thought
the name.
was quite clever.
You like that?
Yeah, but it's not going to fly. The real name is called andropause.
Andropause.
Andropause is the male equivalent of the female menopause. So what that means is that at the age of 30, for most men, their testosterone levels start dropping by about 1% every year.
And what does that change in our body? Because we know that's like the male go juice. It makes us guy, makes us man, right?
Well, testosterone, what does it change? One of the things it's responsible for is libido, okay? Now, we tend to interpret that as strictly sex drive. It's not. It's called life force energy. So it's having that energy to do the day. Sex drive is certainly a component of that. Testosterone also has a great deal to do with muscle tone in both men and women. Okay. So you can spend many, many, many hours at the gym. And if you don't have enough testosterone, you're not going to get that muscle definition. It also plays a part in the health of our bones, keeping them nice and dense and strong. So it does a lot. So
it's going to happen to every guy as we get closer to 30 and beyond.
Absolutely.
How an issue? I mean, how do guys know? It seems like guys are in a lot of denial, like we were talking about in the break, that we don't get that. That's just not what we have to think about.
Well, part of it is that it's a cultural thing and a gender thing. Because culturally, we tend to be much more at ease with talking about women going through perimenopause, menopause, so and so, and so forth. With men, it is just now something we are even beginning to discuss. As I mentioned to you on break, a lot of the physicians that I spoke with really weren't quite sure what andropause meant. So what do we do about it is we talk about it more. Men seem to be more resistant about that than women.
Does this mean that when I get older, I'm not going to want to watch NASCAR, I'm going to want to watch The Notebook?
Well, maybe you'll watch both. You know, it's very, very individual. One size doesn't fit all in men's medicine any more than one size fits all in women's.
Is there a treatment for it? Is there activities that guys can do to recognize it? You know, if you know what I'm trying to get at, is it a medical issue or can we treat it through?
Right. Well, it's a natural progression of things. So the things that men would definitely want to be doing. Making sure your diet is okay. You don't have to be a purist. Getting some exercise, not a sedentary. True concerns about your energy, your muscle mass, and so forth, for sure, go be tested for testosterone levels. You can do that. And there are bioidentical solutions for testosterone as far as treatment, just as there are for women with bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Doesn't mean everybody should do it, doesn't mean nobody should do it. Sure. It means you've lived in your body for quite a number of years, And what we want to do is really respect that, listen to our body, work with a practitioner who really, really appreciates that we know something about ourselves.
Is there, besides just loving romantic comedies again with your spouse, is there a benefit to this change that guys are going to be going through?
Well, a benefit maybe in wisdom. Because we don't expect ourselves to be behaving like a 21-year-old anymore, even though we'd like the energy of the 21-year-old. So I think culturally, we don't really put that premium on growing older, growing wiser. So maybe this is something that, you know, the benefit is that we pass this on down as we pass the torch.
Well, at least start the conversation. Psychologist Stephanie Bender definitely bringing it to light, something to speak about maybe with your doctor if you're having issues with any of that could happen.
Or with your partner, because you know, as you're both going through your natural hormonal changes, wouldn't it be nice if we could partner rather than fight about it and really be supportive?
Look at that. Dare to dream, huh, Stephanie? Thanks for coming in. It's a good talk this morning. We appreciate it. Something we'll continue to track. Greg, we'll send it back over to you.
I'll tell you guys what, A+